Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel once again here, it's Mac. Alright, so for this whole type of gameplay commentary video here, as you can tell, it is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, just want to, before I continue on here, just want to say to all the new subscribers who have subscribed to my channel, thank you ever so kindly guys. Well, for everyone who have subscribed to my channel, they're obviously everyone appreciates the kind of work I put into this here, and I end up producing. So I hope you're getting a good joy out of it. You're also getting something really kind of cool, kind of a bit of a cool direction on this game here that you're getting out of it. So now, for those who are new to this channel, as always, please and thank you very kindly. Do be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification button on here for more of this type of gameplay commentary type of content. So, what I'm going to do here now. Okay, we'll go ahead and hit the whole campaign section. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here in this part on this gameplay video here is we're going to be hitting into these two sections right here. East Berlin Briefing and Brick in the Wall. But Brick in the Wall is going to I'll probably end up... Sorry, lost train of thought. And I was going to mention that I'll most likely just kind of title this as Brick in the Wall, because this is just going to probably be the whole briefing as is. I'm just going to throw it in. So now what's going to happen here is, for the whole starting point of things, is we're going to go into this safe house right here and first talk to the characters of the clandestine special officer Russell Adler and his team, and then I'll talk a little bit about the mission for this video before we hit this mission right here off. Alright, let's kick this off and go at it.
Yeah.
How did the memory exercise go?
Well, to hear it from Adler, it's working. Bell remembered finding that encrypted intel in Vietnam and is almost finished decoding it.
Anything useful in there?
Some names, apparently. Possible leads. Park is trying to connect the dots.
We don't have much time. Does the team know about our mishap in Berlin yet?
No, but if it's connected to one of those names from Bell, they'll find out soon enough.
You won't let that happen, Hudson. Don't say anything more than necessary.
That's never been a problem for me.
We've finished analyzing the names Bell acquired at Da Nang. One in particular stands out. Anton Volkov. He's a Russian arms dealer working out of East Berlin. Admittedly, his connection to Perseus comes as a surprise.
We've got killer capture orders on Volkov. So if we can't get to Perseus, we'll get to his men. Close off his resources, force him out of hiding. Mason and Woods are still wrapping up business in Kiev. Which means Volkov is ours. Gear up, and we'll move out.
MI6 has been tracking Volkov for 7 years. It is my strong preference that we attempt to capture rather than kill him. He holds answers to a great many questions.
Your preference has been noted, Agent Park.
Alright then. Now we just pretty much had gone through the whole briefing. I suppose what the hell, let's go ahead and talk to some people. I'm probably not going to really be talking to Lazar because he's going to say very little to nothing and he's already on the move anyway, so there's kind of technically no point to that. But we'll go ahead and chat with some people. Let's see what Lawrence is up to.
Here to entertain me. Yeah? Talking about that mission was tough for you, too. Hell, I don't know what I'm saying. Of course it was tough for you. You went through that shit like everyone else. Only when they tell me not to. This assignment, I'm mostly gonna run the shop. Whatever you guys need, I'll make sure you have it. You see, I got a list of connections longer than the Great Wall. Adler needs it, I can procure it. No exceptions.
This part here is kind of funny, because with the amount of unlimited type of weaponry that the United States people, like the Americans, have access to, it's absolutely ridiculously great. But with other countries, they don't.
Sure, I could get that. No problem. Easy. I can have that in-house by next week. Clever. But I wasn't joking earlier. That's a hell of a request, but give me enough time and I can have one parked outside. Okay. Now how you gonna pay for that? Last I heard, Adler cuts the checks around here. Unless you got a suitcase full of cash, I'm gonna consider your request null and void. Yeah. Yeah, he's here. Doc, I think you want this one.
Collections?
You bound some checks again?
I'll take it back here.
Hello. Shit. I tried to track that motherfucker years ago, when he went to Italy for a douchebag conference. He's slick. If you see him, tell him Lawrence Sims says hello.
If you hate someone, why would you even bother saying hello? That makes no sense, but whatever.
I guess we need more of that old school CIA blood with us. I mean, Park over there, she's cool, but she's not company, if you know what I mean.
In other words, don't get fresh with her, don't put the moves on her, nothing. Alright then. But that's okay, she's just a game character, so what would I care?
Come again.
Okay. Before I do chat with this guy here, going to chat with Helen Park right here. By the way, there's a bit of a little fun fact type of information I didn't quite mention, so you'll have to kind of excuse that part. But there's, like I said, there's a bit of fun fact information that I didn't mention, and I thought, oh, what the hell, I guess I'll mention this. So, we all know this guy right here, and him, Lawrence Sims and Russell Adler, they're both CIA, which is the Central Intelligence Agency. And that is based in the United States of America. I'm pretty sure that's common knowledge. Anyways, most people probably would know about that. As for pardon me. As for Helen Park here, and again, I know on the last video I did mention a little bit about some of her intelligence agencies, like such as MI6, which is Secret Intelligence Agency, and MI5, which is Security Intelligence Agency. Now, why am I bringing that part back up again? Is because in my country, which is Canada, my only guess is that probably this is probably rather either same or similar to this. Same or similar, which is that in my country of Canada, Canada does have an intelligence agency that's either the same or similar to MI5. And MI5 is Military Intelligence MI5 is Military Intelligence 5, which is British Security Intelligence. And why am I mentioning about MI5 being Security Intelligence is because the Canadian Intelligence is CSIS or CSIS for short, and CSIS stands for Canadian Security Intelligence Service. So my only guess is we got either the same or similar to what MI5 has. They both handle the whole security intelligence. If Canada has a secret intelligence division, either one, we probably don't have that, or two, we do. It's just that Canadians don't know about that. But again, that's just a guess on my end. I don't have any factual information based on that. But I do know that Canada does have a security intelligence division. So in other words, a little bit more of the fun fact here for you guys. Okay, so we'll go ahead and talk to Helen Park here as she's listening to some information. I don't think she's decrypting anything. It's all audio, it looks like. Old school style type of tech. Old school kind of a tech, but it looks pretty cool the same. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get this onward here.
That intel you found in Da Nang was a treasure trove.
Find anything else in the intel other than the name?
Well, you tell me. After we dug it up, you spent 2 full hours decrypting everything inside. You seem to think Volkov was the name to pay attention to.
I decrypted all of the intel myself?
Are you feeling all right, Bell? That's one of the reasons we wanted you on this team. Not even the CIA's best cryptographers have been able to crack that dossier. You're special, Bell. But it also sounds like you need a nap.
Right. Well, have you worked with Adler before?
We have, for a short while. We share a common interest. Though to be frank, he's not the most pleasant person I've worked with.
What else should I know about Adler?
No more than you need to, I'll tell you that. Avoid personal questions. And whatever you do, never ask him about his scar.
How did Adler get that scar?
Do you really think that if I knew, I would tell you?
I think you would tell me about Adler's scar.
You're cute.
Well, here's a little something for all of you, everyone here. Okay. Lily's character, Helen Park, mentions do not ask about Adler's scar. And she's not going to tell you as to what the hell happened to him. But you know something? I'll go ahead and tell you because obviously I have the video clip to show you this. Now, Park here, Helen Park, just finished telling Bell here not to ask Russell Adler, like Bruce Thomas's character, Russell Adler, about his scar. Well, the thing is, in a separate type of clip, of course, I'm pretty sure all of you would most likely know about this. If you do ask Russell Adler about his scar, the guy doesn't get offensive or ends up saying, "Why are you asking about my scar? Why are you asking that? Who told you to ask me about this? Who put you up to this? Or give you a severe amount of shit for that or anything like that?" No, Adler doesn't do that. He doesn't get offensive, he doesn't get in your face or burst out in anger and loses his shit or anything like that. He doesn't do that. In fact, if anything, he does give you a response. Maybe it's a made-up one because of the whole CIA secrecy, I don't know. But he does answer it for you, which is this.
Scar? You mean this? Is it noticeable? I jumped off a roof in Calcutta back in '75 while chasing a Soviet agent. The jump was successful. The landing, not so much. Advice? Always make sure you know where the utility poles are.
See? Right there. He just... Right there, like, Adler just up and answers the question for you, and he tells you what happened. I don't know if it's true or false or anything like that, but he does answer for you, and he doesn't kind of get offended. He doesn't go into like a pissy type of little outburst or anything like that. He seems calm and cool about it. So it's like, well, he seems to be okay as far as I know about. Okay, so we'll go ahead here. Anything else about Anton Volkov?
Born on the coast of Leningrad, never travels when the sun's out. He has impeccable taste in scotch and medieval torture devices. I think he'd love the UK. I plan on giving him a personal tour.
Why the hell would you give him a personal tour when he's doing something terribly illegal and he's the enemy? That makes no sense. Sure thing, Park. That's probably all sarcasm, but whatever the hell you say. Anyway, good talking to you.
My pleasure.
I'm sure. Okay, now she's gonna go back listening to all that audio information. You know, something you would think that with these people working in these type of intelligent agencies, that you would think that you'd be in top peak type of physical shape if you have to chase down a suspect or something like that. Like, you have to be at the top of your game, and they all smoke. That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Anyways, it's just a game. Now let's go see this guy right here. Bruce Thomas's character, Russell Adler.
Nice work producing that name, Bell.
The Soviet intel I found at Da Nang was in the archives.
We archive everything. CIA's like my ex-wife. Won't throw a damn thing away. The trick is knowing what's buried in that pile and getting the thing you need when you need it.
Okay. Did you ever see Perseus?
Did I ever see his face? No. That photo on the board is all we have, and it's more than 20 years old. Handsome man. I hope the years weren't kind to him.
What was that call about?
Just Langley, nothing to worry about. You want to make sure Park hasn't killed Lazar yet.
Okay, that's all. There's CIA.
We'll leave within the hour.
Okay, so now we just finished talking to all three of these characters here. And unfortunately, you can't gain access into this room here, but that's the part where, whatchamacallit, where Bell was supposed to have been in order to get it injected with those serum in order to work with those guys. But that's a different kind of story enough as it is. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and get to the whole evidence board here. No, sorry, just wanted to check something out here. Oh, that was it. Okay. I was wondering where that Russian book was. Okay, so pretty much what happened here. On the previous mission, Russell Adler and his team just learned about the Russian name Perseus. and grabbed any intel on him and completed the mission in Fractured Jaw, which was this mission right here.
Adler, we confirmed it. Soviets on site.
You sure?
Well, I'm staring at two bodies that sure as hell don't look Vietnamese to me. Bell, grab that comms log. Let's see who the fuck they've been talking to. Mission accomplished. We have the intel. Let's bug out.
Good work. Hang on to that intel. We're coming in to pick you up. You think we can call this a success, Sims?
At least the nuke didn't go off.
More importantly, we got intel on Perseus.
And that type of intel from this mission right here, which was in Fractured Jaw, was... I don't know if I can be able to bring this up or not. Oh, okay, here it is. Well, hopefully, yes, that would be it. Which looks like pretty much like this book right here, this type of Russian book, and that one, as you already had seen in those clips I just finished showing here. I believe that was the book right there. That was at that whole type of Vietnam or something like, or Da Nang, that where that was. That pretty much like Lawrence Sims and Bell had barged in there, found the intel, which was, I believe, this book right here, and they took off. So that was in that whole clip right there. So this was the book right there to grab any intel on Perseus, which is this guy right here. Okay, so now, one moment here. Now we are shifting our focus on this mission right here, which is, as you can tell by the title, on the upper left corner, Brick in the Wall. The mission here on this gameplay, well, to me, it's one of my favorites. So on this mission here, instead of you rushing into battle, guns blazing, like you had, like that, what happened in Fractured Jaw.
You and me, Bell. Let's do this.
Your priority is securing any intel.
You're doing the exact opposite on this covert operation and going in all stealth and taking these German Stasi down quickly and quietly for the most part on this mission.
Careful. East German guards still patrol these abandoned stations.
Right up towards the fairly close ending part when Helen Park gives Bell, you the player, a weapon and you go guns blazing.
I'll help out, brothers. Get Volkov.
On this mission here, while you are in stealth, just be sure you do quietly and very swiftly take them down so you can prevent yourself from being spotted. So on this mission here, your primary targets are these two right here. Anton Volkov. So he's a Russian mafia or something like that in Berlin. Once a puppet master from abroad, Anton Volkov now spends significant amounts of time with the German Democratic Republic, drifting between East Berlin and the Stralsund waterfront. Prostitution rings, drug trafficking, weapon sales, few underground markets have gone unmarked by his hand. His name in the encrypted Perseus dossier must have significance. And Franz Kraus. He's pretty much high up there. He is pretty much like high up there in Perseus' little type of little gang territory. He does have a little bit of some upper kind of authority, so to speak, but apparently he's underneath this guy right here. From what the UK's Military Intelligence Section 6 MI6 has gathered, Franz Kraus is one of Anton Volkov's key pawns in East Berlin. Kraus lives and works close to the wall, often passing back and forth between East and West Berlin. Presumably, he is Volkov's chief courier of information and cash. Kraus grew up in Dresden before relocating to Paris for a decade after graduation. Apparently, his chief aspiration was to make a respected name for himself, but during that period, MI6 believes Kraus first became involved in organized crime. In 1972, he returned to Germany, where he was, or rather I should say he has, remained ever since, falling further into darkness. Well, there you have it, folks. So, you'll be encountering these two here for sure. That's apparently the meeting that you'll be encountering with those two, but they're not. Well, you'll see in the video here. And the cool part is, towards the fairly close when you're trying to get into Kraus's apartment, is you get to use this toy, cool tranquilizing gun. Okay. So, well, now, in order to get these guys here, pretty much get like both Volkov and Kraus, but in order to get those guys, one of the few reasons why, like for me anyways, I like this mission here is because you are sneaking around and investigating a meeting between those. Show you for the hell of things here again. You're pretty much investigating a meeting between these two right here, and gathering like any intel on them, which again these two, and hoping to capture them and get close enough to them while you are spying on them.
Damn, security's even tighter than usual. If they detain Kraus, he could miss his meeting with Volkov. Good job, that's our man. That's Kraus.
Guten Abend, mein Herr. Was darf ich Ihnen bringen?
Eine Berliner Weiß.
Audio is loud and clear. Now we wait for Volkov.
Wo ist Volkov? Mann ist Ihnen gefolgt. Gehen Sie nach Hause und warten Sie auf uns an. Unsere Zeit werden neu bestimmt. Wir kümmern uns Ihre Schaden.
A car pulled up near Kraus's building a few minutes ago, but I didn't have a good angle to... Just a moment. Kraus is on the telephone.
Yep, like I mentioned, one of the reasons why I like this kind of mission cool, suspenseful, and sneaky, which I think is pretty awesome. You get to use quite a bit of the whole old style type of 1980s type of surveillance equipment just to try and keep a good close eye and keep focus on these two right here, because guaranteed they know more what's going on because those two work with Perseus and most likely underneath. Okay, so besides that, we'll go ahead and hit this kick-ass type of cool mission off. Here we go.
Volkov heads the Russian mob that moved into East Berlin once the wall went up in '61.
This guy has connections to cartels throughout Europe and the Americas.
Neutralizing him will not only hurt Perseus, but the global syndicate. He's a big fish.
And here's our little fish, Franz Kraus. According to MI6, he's one of Volkov's information couriers. He has a drop with Volkov scheduled for tomorrow night.
We'll infiltrate East Berlin via the U-Bahn. The ghost station on the other side of the wall has the access point we need. From there, we'll watch Kraus as he enters the city. Once Volkov shows his face, it's killer capture.
Wir erreichen die Haltestelle Loritzplatz in 5 Minuten.
We just passed under the wall into East Berlin. Get ready.
Bitte stellen Sie kein Gepäck auf die Sitze.
Warum so traurig? Du bist schwanger. Das sind tolle Neuigkeiten.
And the back car is clear. We're good to go.
Nicht weiter auf deinen Seite. Sie haben nur noch Atomprojekte. Das ist verrückt.
Ist es das?
As soon as the train slows down, you and I'll jump off. Park, Lazar. Wait till the next station. Bell and I'll track down Kraus. All right. Train's slowing down. Let's go to work.
Right, forgot. We got a job to do.
All right, here we go. Careful. East German guards still patrol these abandoned stations. Patrol ahead. We can use a train to slip past. Moving on the platform. Let's take them out quietly. Careful. What?
Das ist die nächste Patrouille. In 15 Minuten. Gut. Ich muss mich setzen.
I don't need the gun, but I figure what the hell, I'll take it with me anyways.
Hey! Was ist hier los?
Ich arbeite für Revan. Ich suche über meinen Ausweis.
Das ist Sperrgebiet. Sie sind verhaftet. Runter auf den Boden.
Halt! Now!
Was zum...
Nice work. Let's clean this up.
Damn it! Sometimes they do go down right away, and the other
Kraus should
times
be
they
coming
don't.
through the checkpoint soon. Let's get to the rooftop. Park, Lazar. We're almost in position.
Copy that.
Come on, this way. Careful of the spotlight. They know how to lock a place down, I'll give them that.
Uh-huh. This part of the area here kind of reminds me of the 1980s movie Gotcha.
Keep an eye on that checkpoint. Kraus will be coming through any time. Look for Kraus with your camera. Damn. Security's even tighter than usual. If they detain Kraus, he could miss his meeting with Volkov. Good job, that's our man. That's Kraus. On me. Hart, Kraus just crossed the wall. What's your status?
Lazar and I are at the exfil point, awaiting your arrival.
Roger that. Our intel says Kraus and Volkov will meet at the bar across the street. Meet Hudson's contact inside. She'll have a blue umbrella. I'll stay out here and watch the street.
The contact Russell Adler is referring to is like this girl right here.
The contact has a blue umbrella.
Wie schön, dass Sie es geschafft haben.
Okay, let's go.
Bell, the contact's waiting for you at the bar.
Just chill, I'm going. By the way, she's the contact which Bell here is going to meet. Very cool, kick-ass how they designed this. This is pretty sweet. Looking at the streets and so on. Anyway. This girl right here.
Wie schön, dass Sie es geschafft haben. Kraus is at the table over my right shoulder.
Guten Abend, mein Herr. Was darf ich Ihnen bringen?
Eine Berliner Weiß. Audio is loud and clear. Now we wait for Volkov.
Hudson didn't reveal much. He said you're after Volkov?
How long will Volkov be in Berlin?
Who knows? The man's like a ghost. I would guess no more than a day.
What do you know about the courier over there?
Kraus is ex-Stasi, so don't let his wholesome appearance fool you. The man is a killer.
The police are out in large numbers tonight.
One of my informants was picked up in a random sweep just 2 blocks from here. The Stasi must assume there are more nearby. I would ask a favor of you. He will not hold up under torture for long. We need him rescued. Or silenced. They're holding him here.
Okay, now that person which Greta here is referring to is the whole German informant guy named Lukas Richter, which is this guy right here.
I've been monitoring a nearby KGB field house. I don't know how they found me. I've done everything by the book.
Okay, so I'll see what I can do.
Dankeschön.
Heads up, Bell. I think Volkov is walking in. Wo ist Volkov? Man ist Ihnen gefolgt. Gehen Sie nach Hause und warten Sie auf unseren Anruf. Ort und Zeit werden neu bestimmt. Wir kümmern uns um Ihren Schaden. Bell, we've got trouble. There's 2 Stasi entering the bar. Get out of there, now!
Scheiße. Go through the bathroom. I'll hold them off.
Okay, let's not stay around. Let's get going.
Team, new plan. Meet outside Kraus's apartment. He's still our ticket to Volkov.
Okay, so we pretty much already know about this part here. Stay hidden to avoid detection. Enemies will be alerted when the icon is flashing red and the meter is full.
I'm gonna need more time. Rally up at Lazar Park without me. I'll update you when I can.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, so we're already out of here and everything's all good. So by the way, I was just going to mention to you here. Okay, now we're in the back alley here. By the way, for the next trick that, for a nice little cool kind of money feature, I'm gonna be showing you guys here. I'm pretty sure all of you know about this, but do any of you remember that one part off of that one PS4 game, which is Terminator Resistance, where you had to pick a lock like this? Guess what kind of a cool feature you'll be doing on here. Let me just quickly get past these guys. There we go. There's a couple Stasis over here, so I didn't want to get spotted. Anyways. Yep. Much like the one type of part off Terminator Resistance that you have to pick a lock off of a door or a trunk or something. Yes, you get to do the same thing. Pretty cool, hey? By the way, and as I was experimenting and screwing around on this game here, to see, on this level here, to see what I can and cannot do, you do get alerted by those guys over there, and you do end up taking down the Stasis, but it doesn't. It appears like nothing hugely catastrophic comes out of it. But anyways, we'll continue on.
Careful, Bell. The Stasi are everywhere.
And gotcha. Just like off of the movie. Alright. Like I said, pretty cool, awesome, and sneaky around here. Quite suspenseful. Okay.
Meet me in the building across from your current position. Keep a low profile. We already have enough trouble.
Get all these guys tagged. Excellent. Excellent. Like I said, cool, sneaky, and suspenseful. Wonder if I can get this guy. Excellent, he's tagged. Want to try and get this guy on a good angle here so I can whack him out and everything's fine.
Was?
Yep, that was cool and suspenseful. Hey, what kind of gun this guy has? Ah. Well, I'm not going to use it or anything right away or whatever. Okay. So I managed to whack that guy out of the way and whatever. Try and get over here and... Oh, I guess I can't. Okay, I'll just kind of angle myself over here so I won't be in the view of these guys over here. Okay, so now I was going to mention here that... So I'm pretty sure all of you can see all around here. The German Stasis are, you know, they're already out and about around here, and Lazar is on the opposite side, way over there. You can't see the door or anything, and I don't want to risk going back up there again, but guaranteed, Lazar is way the hell over there. Okay? So I already kind of got the camera out and tackle these guys, so now we're in the area where the stats are out, as I mentioned before. So more sneaking around and staying hidden is going to be vital. And just kind of show you guys a little something here. So pretty much sneaking around and staying hidden is going to be vital. So for what I'm about to state here, I can understand this is all just like common knowledge or common sense. So when it's stealth and sneaking around somewhere, obviously you don't just like literally stand up and pretty much you don't just stand up and like walk around in the whole open area like around over here. And so that way that these German stands are out there and they will notice you, draw their weapons out, and open fire. And as for sneaking in and out of places, I know this is kind of a bit of a given here, but don't just bash any door open, especially if the Stasi is on the opposite side of a door like this. Well, because that will trigger off another kind of bullshit shootout for you to deal with, and obviously as it is, nobody wants that.
Wir finden den Lukas Richter! Sanitäter! Brauche Deckung! Kontrolliere!
And after you successfully survive that whole shootout with the Stasi, let's just say Lazar doesn't exactly give you high praise for your unprofessional covert performance.
That's your low profile, Belt. God help us all. Follow me.
So again, stealth is key on this mission, and Lazar will give you some awesome great praise for that. Now, don't be wrong, I know it would be fun, comical, and very tempting just to do something dumb on here, but once again, stealth is key, and raising high public suspicion isn't. Well, I'm sure many people would know this already, but I thought I would give off some comical, never before seen type of a gameplay footage like this. Anyways, we'll just continue on. Like the whole music that's playing right now. I just want to add this up for the hell of things. It's very, like I said, very sneaky and suspenseful. It's like, holy shit, that we're actually in a covert type of mission here. We gotta keep low. Okay, here we go. Remember, open, don't bash.
Danach können wir erst auf die harte Tor.
See how well that works? Okay. Okay, they're in there. Let them stay in there.
Spark, give me a sit rep.
I'm in a storefront facing Kraus's apartment. He just got home. You?
The stars here combing the area. I need to lay low. I'll catch up with you when the heat dies down. Bell, get to Park and Lazar ASAP. Out.
Okay, there he is right there. Now I gotta get in that position where he's facing that sort of opposite direction so I can kind of get him tagged. I don't know if it will work, but we'll see. No. I gotta get him on their next round. Excellent. Okay, gotta be careful. Damn it! Okay, let's just angle this right. Okay, you see how almost I got caught over there? Excellent. Okay, got everyone mostly tagged that I could. All right. Like I said, this is one of my favorite missions, like I mentioned. And this kind of covert ops, very sneaky, suspenseful. Crack this lock really quickly, get this door open, there we go.
Just let me go. Please. I told you. I'm not trying to say anything. You.
Gotcha.
I've seen your picture. They're looking for you.
Of course they are. Okay, before we hit this, we'll get some information on, I'm guessing this file here is in relation to him. Translate that from German to English. Subject 0710 has so far proven incredibly resistant to our interrogation methods, but a recent breakthrough has revealed some interesting intelligence. Under extreme duress, the subject claimed to be working for the KGB, but he also claimed to be working with a mole, playing the Americans for fools in his words. On further questioning, he recanted all previous, pardon me if I'm not saying that word right, by the way, anyways, all previous statements and refused to speak more. We're ceasing interrogations for the day to let him sweat it out and to follow up on some leads. Interrogations to resume after Hans Weber? I thought that said Hans Gruber for a second. Okay. If you don't know who Hans Gruber is, some of you will, some of you will not. Off the movie Die Hard, Alan Rickman played the character of Hans Gruber, the German terrorist who took over the Fox Tower, which was known as the Nakatomi Tower in LA within the state of California. Again, that was the movie Die Hard. That was, I believe, produced and released in 1988. Okay, here we go. And this is cool and suspenseful. Okay, now, this is him right here. Hold on a second, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Okay, so let's see here. What happened?
I've been monitoring a nearby KGB field house. I don't know how they found me. I've done everything by the book.
How long have you been working for the KGB?
What did that paper say? You can't trust these people.
Are you the one that tipped Volkov off?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Please, just let me return to my children.
Okay, now. One second here, sorry guys. Okay, so now that we are currently facing this guy here, which is Lukas Richter, here, this is the very same informant which Greta had spoken about.
One of my informants was picked up in a random sweep just 2 blocks from here. The Stasi must assume they are more nearby.
Okay, so currently you do have 2 options as to how to handle this, as to how to handle this guy here. Rescue, lay low, will be in touch, or shoot. You were careless and can't be trusted. We're done with you. Or just leave him there. But anyways, just kind of go through the options here. Like I said, to kill him or rescue him. Now the thing is, like, as for the consequences to both of them, if you do choose to, as it is on there, like, as it is highlighted right there, if you do choose to rescue him, as in release him, well, the results are not catastrophically terrible by this dumbass here, but he does cause and will inevitably do some minor damage along the way, such as rat Greta out and he sides with Volkov and Kraus.
We have Greta Keller as well. Her own colleague ratted her out.
You spineless piece of shit.
I'm sorry, Greta. The KGB's pockets are deeper.
Yes, as Greta had just mentioned, yes, he's a spineless piece of shit. Anyway, in a separate gameplay mission, you'll inevitably cross paths with him again as a different playable character at the KGB headquarters.
And one more thing. One of our East Berlin informants recently switched sides and fled for Moscow. We have reason to believe he's in the Lubyanka building today. He knows too much about our Berlin network. I'm thinking an early retirement.
You hear about my assignment?
And from there, you'll have the option to either whack him out of the equation,
Adler will be pleased. Now we need to focus on the bunker key.
or you can just leave that be and not deal with him. Towards the ending of this game, as far as I do know about anyways, seeing him again at the KGB headquarters is the last time you see him again. Now provided, if you do choose what's highlighted right there, if you do choose to rescue/release him from there. And he's not mentioned at all in the end game. He isn't. So considering he will cause some leaky damage in releasing some sensitive information which is supposed to be classified in the first place, we'll just prevent any of the bullshit nonsense which he will cause and choose this one right here. You were careless and cannot be trusted. We're done with you. So?
Please don't kill me.
Congratulations. You have officially just prevented all that bullshit which this guy here would have caused. It's not overly catastrophically damaging, but it can be minorly damaging enough. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, let's not go down this path. Very dangerous, not a good idea. Let's go up here.
Ich habe nichts Verbotenes getan.
This is where the sneaky and the whole sneaky and suspenseful part comes into this.
Was meinen Sie? Wofür?
Sind Sie mit einem gewissen Gerhard Weber gefunden?
Ich kenne ihn von der Arbeit, aber Freunde sind wir nicht gerade.
Er hat uns direkt nach U-Bahn verhört.
Das ist unmöglich. Ich habe nichts Verbotenes getan.
Das mag sein, Herr Fischer, aber es liegt ein Haftbefehl gegen Sie vor.
Was meinen Sie?
Excellent. That's what I wanted. Got him tagged. Now I gotta time everything right so I don't kick off a huge shootout and then before I cause a huge mess and Lazaro will be wondering what the hell I just did or someone. Excellent. Well, that was pretty cool. Okay, now. And boom. Lazar.
Good work. I don't think anyone saw you. Follow me.
See, I got this nailed, no problem.
Stay quiet. We don't want the locals ratting us out. Park's in the electronics store right across the street from Kraus's place. I was gonna pick her up some nightwish from the brown bar, but closed already. Park is just up ahead. We're back.
A car pulled up near Kraus's building a few minutes ago, but I didn't have a good angle to... Just a moment. Kraus is on the telephone.
No, get eyes on Kraus.
What do you think, Lazar?
Sounds like Volkov wants Kraus's briefcase. We should place a tracker in it. That case will lead us straight to Volkov.
One of us can sneak into Kraus's apartment. Avoiding Kraus and his wife might be the greater challenge.
Bell volunteers. While he's doing that, I'll check around the exterior for any unwanted guests. Park, you can keep an eye on us from here. I'll try to give you my best angles.
Lovely.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay.
The Stasi are stopping everyone. Be careful. Bell, I saw Kraus writing in a ledger. See if you can find it. Bell, if you're spotted by Kraus or his wife, the mission is over.
Okay, by the way, just to fill you in on some type of detailed little information here. Yeah, Park says the Stasi's are out and they'll go ahead and stop everyone. I tested that out just for the hell of things and went up to one of those Stasi's talking to some of the citizens over there. they don't get in my face or anything and say, what the hell are you doing here? Get in the way of my job. Get out of here, or trying to question me or anything. They just completely ignore Bell. So I thought that was kind of funny as hell. Okay, so what is... Oh, that's what I thought. Water jug. Okay, now that we are currently inside Kraus's building, Bell, right here, is going to sneak inside of his apartment, tranquilize his wife so she's out of the way, wait until Kraus leaves his place, so Bell, the playable character that you're messing around with here, can plant a small homing device in his briefcase. Now, what I've done is, you can either tranquilize her while she's either in the kitchen, or a really cool and interesting thing you can do is tranquilize her while she's on the phone with Park, creating a diversion.
Hören Sie mal, ich weiß, dass Ihre Freundin nicht hier ist.
She'll be up for hours. Clean it up.
Now, this is the part that Park is going to mention this, and I'll show the clips as to what happens. Don't tranquilize Kraus, Franz Kraus. If you do, you'll just blow your cover.
Ada, suchst du mir meinen Schirm? Ich gehe in ein paar Minuten. Putz dir die Zähne. Ich komm gleich rauf.
Go, Bill.
Yes, I know this would be interesting and funny as hell to do something like this, but don't allow yourself to be spotted. If you do get spotted by either Kraus or his wife, this is what happens.
Natürlich, gar kein Problem. Ihnen auch einen schönen Abend.
Wer? Franz!
Putz dir die Zähne. Ich komm gleich rauf.
Go, Bill.
Was? Wie sind Sie hier reingekommen?
Yeah, I know that's cool and interesting to see that, but if we want to pass this mission, again, as I mentioned before, stealth is key. So get inside, tranquilize his wife, don't let Kraus spot you, let him go to the meeting, and plant that homing beacon on that briefcase of his. Alright, let's go ahead and do this.
You can track the wife if you have to, but Kraus must go to the meeting. I'm about to phone Kraus's apartment. Get ready to enter. Nice work. Now find the briefcase.
Hallo? Tut mir leid, hier gibt es keine Freya. Ja, das ist meine Nummer, aber ich fürchte, Sie haben sich... Hören Sie mal, ich weiß, dass Ihre Freundin nicht hier ist.
She'll be up for hours. Clean it up.
Like I said, it was kind of cool. Okay, now.
Ada, suchst du mir meinen Schirm? Ich gehe in ein paar Minuten.
course we did.
Kraus is leaving his office. Hide.
Wo ist dir die Zähne? Ich komm gleich rauf.
Don't let Kraus see you.
Okay, just let him go past. Bye. Okay. Yeah, tranquilizing across would have been very tempting, but fortunately, I can't do that.
I've lost sight of Kraus every time he enters that room. Have a look around.
Alright, this is where we do some spying around and investigating.
You're running out of time. Find the briefcase.
See all of his fingerprints right here. Well, I can't gain access to that. This is pretty cool. Okay, so... little connection right there. Heading over here. Guess what? Secret hidden room. Just like in those spy movies. Boom.
I've lost your visual.
Okay. Here's the briefcase. Here we go.
Bell, have you found the briefcase?
Choose this one right here.
Understood. Just plant the tracker and get out of there.
What's that chatting and talking? Okay, whatever, I'm not gonna get into it. Anyway. And guess who it is behind that door? I'm pretty sure everyone knows.
You allowed him to break into your apartment.
I can't explain how he got to the materials. But I brought him to you.
That makes this much less unpleasant for me. Perseus has been looking for this one.
Then you let Perseus know I captured him.
Finally. Perseus has a large bounty on your head.
Alright, now we're at this position here, and as you can tell, right beside or right behind Kraus, that kid Richter is not with him. Guess what? You just finished changing minor that history. Okay, so now we're at this critical moment. We need to be very careful as to how to respond or what to say in front of Volkov here. Now, before I do go any further about the options right here, like I'm sure, like okay, so like the whole response to respond to Volkov here. So I'm sure you still remember that that cute girl on that mission here.
Being cheeky, are we, Belle?
What? Wait, Park? No. Okay, no. Oh, good lord. No, not her. The other one. This girl right here.
Wie schön, dass Sie es geschafft haben.
Yes, that that German type of informant or that German operative, that girl Greta, her, yes, referring to her. No, not Park. Okay, pointing at Park and saying, like identifying her as a cute girl, that's like who's your favorite fitness or Instagram or OnlyFans or webcam model, and everyone points at Park. No, not her, the other one, Greta. They're both cute, but anyways, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyways, yes, her, Greta, that one, that German girl, that Greta Keller, I think her last name is. But anyways, the contact that you met at the restaurant with a blue umbrella. Now, why do I mention her? She's linked to what you're about. What you have to be careful as to what you're going to say or respond to Volkov here. If you choose this one right here, which is highlighted, go fuck yourself. This is what will happen.
She gets it easy. Do not tempt me to bring out my toys. I will ask again. Who do you work for?
Yes. She gets killed, so let's keep her alive and not choose that response. If you choose to be opened with him, well, he does become a little bit opened with you, but the conversation doesn't really go anywhere anyways. Now before we do continue on, this is where Belle gets rescued. A gunfight breaks out, and towards the end, you'll have a choice. If you are going to whack this guy Volkov here, out of the equation by killing him or not. However, due to the vital part at the safe house as to what was said between Helen Park and Russell Adler about this guy here.
MI6 has been tracking Volkov for several years. It is my strong preference that we attempt to capture rather than kill him. He holds answers to a great many questions.
Your preference has been noted, Agent Park.
There are some cause and effect to Volkov's death. If you take him out by killing him, this is how Adler and Park respond, and even Volkov is mentioned towards the end of the game.
What is the matter? I'm not sure if you can pull the trigger.
You did the right thing. One of Perseus's men off the board.
Is it? I wanted him alive. MI6 could have gotten so much more out of him.
Can't win them all. Now let's get the hell out of East Berlin.
What about Anton Volkov?
After his death, elements inside the GDR saw an opportunity to reduce the Russian mob's influence in East Berlin. 2 days ago, in a large-scale midnight raid, Stasi swept through the homes of anyone with connections to Volkov. Men, women, and children were all gone before the sun rose. This will be a major setback to underground Soviet activity in Europe.
So considering Helen Park's and James Bond's intelligence agency MI6 still considers Volkov here to be highly valued alive. Yes, I know James Bond's got nothing to do with this case, but, well, he does work for the same agency. Much like this character here was captured and brought in alive, like from this mission, Nowhere Left to Run.
Oh, I swear I don't know.
They only communicate with coded messages. This is not...
All right, let's load him up. He'll find his voice soon enough.
Let me know if you need some help looking for it.
For MI6, this douchebag here is going to have to be captured alive and brought in that way. Alright, so let's choose some options here and get going. So, I've been sent to eliminate you. That's kind of opening yourself up. Let's not do that. How long have you worked for Perseus?
I don't care about your questions.
Killing me gives you no room to negotiate with my friends.
Unfortunately for you, it seems these friends of yours have other places to be, comrade. I could probably make use of you, but you are damaged goods. Only a grave can cure a hunchback.
Spottakor!
I'll help her and secure the base. Get Volkov!
Alright, I'm on it. Shit. Well, that was a real blowout, now wasn't it? Come on, you punk-ass little punk. Let's see if I can light it up here. Okay, little bastard. Never mind. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. Well, they won't have any kids later on. There he is.
So, here we are. You and I. Go ahead. Take me out. It's what you are good at, is it not?
Okay. We know what to do here.
At last. Bell, on behalf of MI6, thank you. Volkov is ours.
More than he deserves. Now let's get the hell out of East Berlin.
And there you are, everyone. That was the whole mission, brick in the wall. So the whole Berlin-based Russian mobster Anton Volkov was already captured. So as you can tell by on the On the left side, where it says primary objective, inquired intel of a stolen nuke from Anton Volkov. Captured Anton Volkov. Did that eliminate Lukas Richter? Well, hey, it was for the best. So found Kraus's ledger. That was just that whole Operation Red Circus. That's like a little side mission that you can discover and pick up and do if you like. Found a numbers station broadcast, Operation Chaos. So those are the two little type of intel that you'll have to pick up and find along the way. They're kind of like Easter eggs. So the next mission that I will do will be red light, green light. So that will be on the next video. So until then, I'll just go ahead and cut the video right here. So anyways, everyone, once again, as always, thank you very much for tuning on into my channel once again here. This is Mac. So please, by all means, be sure to hit the whole subscribe, the like button, and if you have any comments or questions or relations to this, go ahead and throw it into the comments section. So once again, everyone, very much greatly appreciate of your support. Please keep that up. It helps me out greatly, especially towards the long run of things. And see you on the next round.